congratulations on the publication of this book, which has caused quite a storm in Washington. First of all, what is the sort of likelihood that she might run for the big job, do you think?
Well, I'm convinced that she's running for president. By the way, it's also a film on salemnow.com, as well as the book version on amazon.com.
Oh, great.
But I've been following the Obamas for years, and I noticed that Michelle was mimicking the exact same formula that Barack did to become president. Barack was the keynote speaker at the Democrat convention in 2004 for John Kerry. He introduced the candidate. Michelle introduced Joe Biden at the 2020 Democrat convention. Barack based his candidacy on his personal story, his book, best-selling autobiography, Dreams from My Father. In 2018, Michelle wrote her own autobiography called Becoming, which is also a movie on Netflix. And, finally, Barack started in politics with a voter registration organization in Chicago called Project Vote, and Michelle started a voter registration organization called When We All Vote. And she's running around the country giving these fiery political speeches. So I'm 100% convinced. She has 100 million followers on social media. She's all politics all the time. She's the best loved Democrat, the most popular person in the country. So I'm absolutely convinced that she is planning a run for president.
Would the family want to put themselves through another 4 years of 24/7 security, no privacy, of course, global public scrutiny, and long hours?
Yeah, the Obamas are all politics all the time. Michelle is right now, if you look at her Twitter account, it's all about politics. She's a very political person. You might remember back in 2008, she was so political, she went over the top and said, for the first time in my life, I'm proud of my country, because Barack won a primary. And that's when they pulled her back. They told her she was hurting the campaign. She couldn't be like Hillary because people ended up hating Hillary. So they told Michelle, look, you hate politics and you just want to be the mom in chief. So she agreed to kind of take a step back. And that's how in the White House, she became the most popular woman on the planet. All the magazine covers and TV shows, they just love politics, the Obamas, and they're itching, I think, to get back in the White House.
Let's bring my panel in if I can. Joel, Amy Day, Neil Fox and Lisa McKenzie, all political commentators and broadcasters. And while we set that up, let me just ask you, Joel, about Michelle Obama's character. Tell me about her personality. What kind of person is she?
Really doesn't have any original thoughts. She just kind of repeats whatever's going on. She repeats the Democrat talking points quite well, actually. She's really a better politician than Barack ever was. She comes off more authentic. She's a better speaker. But like Barack, she's going to base her candidacy on a life story that is more fiction than fact. In my book and film, Michelle Obama 2024, I chronicle that her entire life story that she's been pushing and promoting has just been to manipulate minority and black voters with these phony stories of racial discrimination. In fact, Michelle had a very privileged childhood. She always worked for Democrat Party elites to deal with black people that were getting out of line. So Michelle actually has a work history in Chicago of exploiting and selling out black people, working for the mayor of Chicago, working for the University of Chicago hospitals. And as a child, she ran away from the black community in Chicago. She always went to study with elites in elite schools. Yet she tries to tell these stories to pretend that she's one of these ordinary black folks that she really spent her life selling out.